The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down, Miami.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First down, Dolphins.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, Tua. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Tua now on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Miami.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jerry Judy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
I can't believe
He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
brings up 3rd down and 2.
Log mollies, road graders.
first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
The 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. Forced out to his left. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's good.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Dolphins 6.
Yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. This is McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson.
Rodgers pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That one complete. He finds Sharp. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 19-yard line.
They run the option on second down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to ball 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boss.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a 1-play play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 44.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Rodgers will try again on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And on now is the punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Two and now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
First down, Tagovailoa. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Right.
Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Here's Tua.
Oh my God, it's right there.
Conversion caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Dolphins 14. Brandon McManus set to
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Blues 28, Dolphins 21. Brandon McManus.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And this
It's
one
a fucking ball.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rodgers.
Dude, catch the fucking ball.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He was normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. From From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers steps away to his left.
Oh.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
That will tie the game, 28 all. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And they'll try to run the option here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He's going to keep this again. Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Dude, fuck you, Rodgers.
That is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. To a hit, and the ball is out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jerry Judy, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Dolphins 35, Blues 28. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And 7.
just, I mean, I can't smell, I can't taste any of my food. But I'm done with my quarantine on Tuesday. So that's like
operating from the gun, Rodgers, and that would not to be. It's incomplete, so they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and it'll be Dolphins football.
Their own 31-yard line.
She's doing good. But did that login work? Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
And this is going to sound super irrational, but say Deshaun Watson for Russell Wilson straight up, what do you do?
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
I would do it in a heartbeat. Russell Wilson looks like shit. Like he's looked
going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Like other than
it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It looks terrible.
3 yards to gain there, second down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Taking my fucking bill. That looked like. Do you remember that wild card game against the Cowboys?
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Moving in slow motion.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
We were standing there, and we were just making small talk because I covered him when he was...
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Watching Alabama defensive line. And he and I are sitting there, and we're like, man, this guy's good. And he's asking me questions about, okay, who's this guy? Where's he from? And it was Damian Square. I think was the one that played. He's just like, no. Because if I remember correctly, he's from Houston. Because he was very curious about where he was from, because he's trying to figure out the footprint. And
here's Swift. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Running is Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. DeAndre Swift. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead now up to 14. will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No doubt to tell my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rodgers on the slant. This is Chark. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 42, Blues 35.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua on the bootleg here. On the move to his left. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Down to about the 33.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy. I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 7-yard line.
One more time with Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Swift. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run with Swift, and this time he is in. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the lead is up to 14.
He is good. Makes the score Dolphins 49, Blues 35.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections. And now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation, and they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Second and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
I just don't know that it is a snap because Ohio State's receivers are insane. Here's the other thing. You're going to go running back next.
Down to an E goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Happy birthday, old fart.
They can't help but feel great about this.
How you doing, dude?
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,
Dude, my
you
whole
still think you
family
can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
My mom
pass,
has
it's
a
all
family
going to
dad.
work.
That's called being in the zone.
I swear, dude, it's operational.
So for Miami, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington.
Actually,
Meanwhile, for
it's
the
not
home team
terrible.
here, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in
All
Seattle.
the way around here.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And look at
Alongside
this one,
Charles
too. I
Davis,
gotta
we
get
thank
on the
our
fucking
entire
TV as
crew.
well.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, dude, the one behind the TV was, that was the one I really wanted. It was like, just for all time's sake, baby, I love that. I've gone through a whole 24 rack these last 2 days. I've been dying. I got fucking so hammered last night, I fell asleep on my couch. I was so uncomfortable. Down there? Yeah. What'd you do today? Yeah, I gotta play video games, so. I got this stupid ass connected franchise I'm with Ryan, so that's. Yeah, what'd you do? So you just went down and got drunk today? Oh, I assume so. Bro, how mad were you about the Seahawks? Same. Dude, and I couldn't go on Twitter for the next I still haven't gone on actually. I won't go on because I don't want to hear what people have to say like Big Cat, fucking frauds, what a pathetic performance. Dude, that was, I did not expect that to happen. Go up 28-0. No, you didn't. Well, what made you do that? You just felt it? It was plus 200? Wow. Dude, that's a nice bet. Yeah, dude, I was literally just like watching the game and I was like, dude, is this really fucking happening? We're at 28-0, and like the quarter wasn't even over. Dude, their receivers suck. Dude, they dropped 2 balls off tip picks and like, yeah, well that's yeah, I mean they're not easy catches, but you're in the NFL for a reason. Yeah, dude, well I just wanted to call and say happy birthday, hope it was a good one. And yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So yeah. Hopefully. Me too, brother. Me too. Love you too, dude. You have a good one. See ya.